Hey, everybody, welcome to the Sports Gaming Advisors Saturday NBA edition. It is Saturday and there are NBA games, so let's talk about them. First things first, let's get into what happened last night, Friday night in the NBA. We had some action going into Friday. In Friday's episode, we told you guys we liked the Knicks, but we wanted to see Towns in the game. We did not get Towns in the game, so we scrapped that one from the list. We like Denver going into the game, but we wanted to see Joker playing. He did play. We did take Denver. It actually went from Denver plus 1.5 when we recorded to Denver minus 1.5. I think it closed at 3.5. By the time we knew Joker was in, it was 1.5. We took that. 3.5 was fine too. Easy win there. We took Chicago minus 4.5. That was really a back and forth, high scoring game. Minus 4.5 was not a good play there. So we lost that one. Memphis we had, but we wanted to see Morant in the game, and he did not suit up to play. So we scrapped that one as well, although that would have been good. We did not take that. We did take Dallas at the last minute, found out that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was not going to play for the Thunder. And that line couldn't catch up fast enough. Dropped from 7.5 to 1.5 as soon as that was announced. And Dallas takes a 20-point lead at the half, and pretty much Thunder made a fight in the second half, but Dallas got it done. So we cashed that one. And then these Lakers looked like they didn't even want to show, but we wanted to see Cam Johnson out. He was out for the Nets. We wanted to see LeBron and Davis in. LeBron was in, Davis was out, but they gave us a 2-point swing once Davis was announced out. So we took it, minus 9.5. The Lakers looked like they didn't want to be there. Very unspirited effort. They would have gotten killed themselves if it weren't for Austin Reeves putting up big numbers. So pregame for the day, 2-2. And then we go to our live picks, which were much better. If it weren't for the Lakers, we would have had a much better day. But we were under on the Boston game at the half. Our numbers loved that. We took it. Also on that Knicks game, close game at the half, our numbers said take Minnesota. So we ended up laying 2.5 with Minnesota, cashed that one comfortably. On the Denver-Miami game at the half, we tried to middle that one. We already had a comfortable spot with Denver. We took 13.5 with Miami. They got beat by more than that. Could not keep it close at home. So lost that one live. And then with this on down, we won the rest. We middled the Oklahoma City Dallas game. They were down 20 at the half. Our numbers said take 13 with the Thunder. We did. They ended up tying the game in the third quarter. Ended up being a pretty close game and comfortably covered the 13, and Dallas covered the 1.5. So we got right in the middle on that one, won them both. And then Memphis, where we did not take it before the game because Morant was out. Our numbers at half said take Memphis here. So we got them instead of minus 2.5, we got them plus 2.5. They ended up blowing out the Spurs in the second half, and it was a comfortable win. And then our numbers said take the Lakers minus 10.5. So 2 units on these Lakers. Also, we had the over. So cashed that one, lost 2 units on the Lakers. So on the day, we were 8-4. And so we'll add that to our weekly total. 8-4, 66%. That's exactly where we're trying to be, trying to add consistency, like we say, to an inconsistent betting world. For the week, we are 10-6 pregame picks, live picks, 20, 10, and 1. That's also 66.7%. 2/3 is where we live, and it's a very profitable place to live. So overall, 30, 16, and 1 on the week, 65.2% clip, and we are up 12.4 units on the week. So we still got 2 days to go to try to add to that number, but very healthy, positive units for the week so far. Now let's dive into the Saturday games. We've got one early, the rest kind of at your normal NBA times, but keep an eye on the early game. But let's dive into what we like here. We've got 6 games in the league tonight, and honestly, we do not love this slate. we've got a lot of big favorites, and we don't really love any of the dogs getting all the points, and we don't love laying big points with favorites. So, but there are games, and we're going to bet them because that's what we do. So it starts with the early game, 4 o'clock Eastern, 1 o'clock in Vegas, Phoenix at Detroit. We like Detroit here, plus the 1.5. We're not buying what Phoenix is selling, number one. Number two, they've played this game once already in Phoenix. Detroit got that win. We expect more of the same here. Detroit plus 1.5 at home. Secondly, Indiana at home. They're laying a pretty big number, 9.5 to Philly, but Philly's a mess. Indiana's playing really well. We're going to hope they can win that one by double digits. We're going to lay the 9.5. And then Houston tonight at Portland. Also a mess. Portland is terrible. And Houston's playing really well. They're the second best team in the Western Conference. And so we're going to hope they can win this one by margin. We're going to lay the 11.5 there. But we're going to look for better action live. So subscribe at sportsgamingadvisors.com. As we have been saying, we're up 105.3 units through week 12. We've added an additional 12.4 this week. That's been climbing every day. So get on there, subscribe with us, get the live picks. That's our strongest suit. Subscribe here and get your daily dose in 7 minutes or less of the NBA. And that's it for now. Until tomorrow, good luck on all your bets, and we'll check in with you tomorrow on the Sunday slate, and we'll see how we did on Saturday. We'll talk to you then.